Hi, folks. Some people in one of my lives recently were asking about advice on army lists, and I was like, oh, go to Goonhammer, because Goonhammer's got amazing content on this, and look at the army list that have been successful recently, and you'll get a lot of tips about that. And then I thought in that conversation, I said, well, I'll go and I'll have a look at some of them, and I'll break them down a little bit for you. That could be fun. And then one of them just captured my eye. So I wanted to take the time to talk about, I think, the most interesting army list I've seen in a really long time. So please stick with me because this one is fabulous. This is coming out of Adepticon, right? So it's really recent, right? There were 382 players there, 9 rounds, a 4th place for this army list. And I cannot tell you how cool it is. So this is by Folger Piles, and it's an Imperial Agents list that got 4th place at Adepticon. I was so baffled by this, and I was like, what are you doing, mate? I love it so much. So let's look at it. It is this incredible bag of tricks. It's using Imperialist Fleet. That gives you either an Oath of Moment-like ability, pick a unit, but then get +1 to hit, or you can switch to +1 to objective control and a 5-up invul save for all your units on a chosen objective. Very cool. That detachment also gives you an amazing displacer field strat. So if you are shot at, you can get a 6-inch move. Really, really tasty. I can see an awful lot of fun there because you're like, don't shoot at them or they're going to get a 6-inch move either towards or away from you. Really fun stuff. And it's a fly move as well. Totally awesome. Anyway, and you've got a Masters of the Void strat. That one is going to allow stuff coming out reserve to come into the opponent's deployment zone, and keep watching for how much of that you're going to see. All right, so what do you get? So you've got 2 standard Inquisitors. They're going to farm back command points for any stratagems played on units. Their Psychic Shockwave, I think, is a really good weapon, right? 2d6 shots, devastating wounds. Very, very fun. Draxus gives you that Psychic Veil ability, so can't be targeted outside of 18 inches. Okay, I can see that. Fine, you need some characters. Let's get to the really interesting tricks in there. So you've got the Rogue Trader Entourage as a character unit. Everything's got a 4+ invul save. Gives the unit it joins infiltrate, and it gives you a redeploy on D3 units. Really cool. Okay, so now we're redeploying units. Harder for your opponent to set up against them. Really, really interesting. Watch Captain Artemis in there as well, because there's a Death Watch kill team in there. He gives lethal hits. He also just hits like a truck, and he's got a 2+ resurrection just to be annoying. And then you've got a Watchmaster, I assume hanging out on his own, because there's only one Death Watch unit in here, but he has the Clandestine Operations enhancement that gives 3 units infiltrate. Okay, so we're redeploying D3 units, and we've got 3 infiltrator units. We're going to get a lot of stuff happening here. Then we've got 4 units of Imperial Navy Breachers that could be infiltrating. When they are obviously objective control 2, and they've got a 4-up invul on the one guy with the shield, right? Those are your meat and potatoes. You've got a Death Watch kill team, loads of shields in there, making them hard to kill. I'm starting to think there's nothing in this army without an invul save. Obviously, Artemis can join those. You got 2 Rhinos, 2 Immolators coming out of the Sisters list to give you some transport. You got 2 of the Sanctifier units from the Sisters. Very multi-role unit. Sadly, that one's only got a 5-up invul save. They can fight. They've got some shoots. Yeah, interesting. 2 Battle Sisters to give sticky objectives, and both of them have got a melter and a multi-melter, so a bit of tank killing. But the bit I think is really interesting is Subductor Squad. They've got a 4-up invul, right? And that Nuncio Aquila. That means, if there's an objective marker within 6 inches of the model with it, any enemy units on it take a battle shock test, and that kicks off at the start of any command phase. So if you're contesting during your opponent's objective command phase, you pop that, panic. It's such a cool list. I mean, what a bag of tricks they've got there. You've got so many things that can infiltrate, so many things that can redeploy. And if you redeploy them using the Rogue Trader Entourage into strat reserves, you've got that Master of the Void to bring them on turn 2 in your opponent's deployment zone. It's got stuff all over the place. 3 OU units are infiltrating. It's just, I mean, how do you pin that down? I think it's really, really interesting. It's a really great list. And it comes back to what I said to a lot of people in my live. It's not about killing the enemy, it's about playing the missions. And that list plays the missions so hard. What do you think about it? I realize it's a bit of a long one, but if you have thoughts, if you stuck around to the end, give me some comments. I'd love to know your thoughts on that awesome, awesome list from Adepticon by Folger Piles. And well done to that man for taking it all the way to 4th place.